MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Tom Seaver will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 4.
Stepping in, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Seaver is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Ready on 1 and 2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate, Andrew Johnson, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And there it goes towards second. And another foul ball. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And he is in there. Striding in, Chipper Jones. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Ryan Klesko. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up broke. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Jones over at second. Plesko at first. 2 out in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Tom Glavine gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Digging in, Pedro Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped up, back behind second. Number 4 is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he chased it in the dirt. Johnson corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down.
That is third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now batting, Fernando Tatis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Dale Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting it, the left fielder, Marcus Grissom.
Standing in now, Marcus Grissom. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So stepping in, Bobby Cox, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Even at 1-1, the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Men on third with 2 down. The set and the 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Now to the plate, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Roberto Alomar. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping into the box. Oh. Now the payoff pitch home. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Riding in once again, number 4. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Andrew Johnson. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Tom Seaver. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pedro Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Garcia. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Manuel Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to third. There to take it is Chipper. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Garcia back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding into the box, Dale Murphy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Standing in, Fernando Tatis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in now, Manuel Diaz. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to left field. Grissom is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 35 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and Chipper can't come up with it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's running again. Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Marcus Grissom. Popped him up. Alonso over to his left. One away.
The pitcher, number 47, Tom Glavine.
Stepping into the box, Tom Glavine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Bobby Cox. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Payoff pitch home. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. In now. Oh, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now back, the pitcher, Tom Seaver.
So striding forward now, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Garcia. The 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, NLDS. Weak grounder back to the mound. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Into the box now, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The catcher, number 17, Andrew Johnson.
Now at the plate, Andrew Johnson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, NLDS. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Now Andrew will get it back in off the wall, and he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Standing in now, number 35. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next for the Mets, Roberto Alomar, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Plesko is under it near the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Ready once again, Ryan Klesko. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. To the plate now, Dale Murphy. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alomar has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. At the plate now, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marcell Ozuna is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing right field and batting 9, number 20. Marcell.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Seaver. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24. Robinson. Cano.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. At the plate, Manuel Diaz. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. John Franco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, John Franco.
Now at the plate, Marcus Grissom. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Eddie Matthews will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Bobby Cox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-2 now.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and here in game one, we are tied. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Andrew Johnson. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Chipper Jones. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Jim. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
At the plate, Ryan Plesko. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Popped him up. Number 35 has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Braves lead this one 4-2. Eddie Matthews stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 41.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shane Green will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Henry Aaron will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
To short, scooped up. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz will swing it from the left side right here. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 35.
Next up from New York, number 35. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Two out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. Hideki Nomo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Into the box now, Henry Aaron. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw pulls him off the bag.
The left fielder, number 9, Marcus.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Marcus Grissom. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nomo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Cox. He singled his last time up. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 2. Jimmy Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Jimmy Carter.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Roberto Alomar.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Still 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 2.
At the plate, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Shot towards second. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Atlanta win the opener here in the division series. Chris Martin takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.